Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Mainstream 101, a video series where we tell you everything you need to know about your mainstream network. Today we're going to be talking about outages. Any sort of outage you go through, whether it be through a storm or through an equipment failure, you need to know how to be able to report that outage to us so that we can go out and fix it. First of all, I do have some good news for you in terms of outages. Outages are a bit less likely to happen on fiber optic cable compared to other services because in the vast majority of instances, that cable is buried underneath the ground. We do have occasional overhead lines in some communities where we don't have any other option, but in the vast majority of instances, because that cable is buried underneath the ground rather than hanging out exposed in the air, especially during storms, we usually have a better chance of avoiding damage in situations like that. But even regardless of storm damage, we always invest in the best technology and the best training possible to keep things moving as best we can. But regardless of whether that cable is hanging over the air or buried underneath the ground, we always have crews on standby, especially during storm season, to make sure that we can get that thing fixed as fast and as quick as possible for you. But for us to be able to fix it, we need to know about it. So let's talk about how you report outages. Now, before you go and report anything, especially during a storm where the electricity has gone out, we do ask that once you have power back, wait for about 15 minutes just to see if the thing kicks back on its own. If it doesn't, you do likely have an outage to report. First of all, if you have cell phone service and you're able to get to our website, that would be the first place I would check. msfiber.net/network-status is the place that you need to go. We'll also have a clickable link down at the bottom in the comments for you to get to that. That's the first place I would check to see if an outage has already been reported and a potential ETA on a fix. Now, if you went to that website and you didn't find an outage already reported, you can report it yourself through a couple of pretty straightforward ways. First of all, on that same website, msfiber.net, if you look at the bottom right corner of the screen, you should see a little chat icon. Click on that and you can communicate with our chat bot where you are and where the outage is, and that will go out to our crews. If you prefer to call somebody on the phone, you can do that as well. Our customer support line is always open in times like these. Go to the number that just popped up on the bottom of your screen and they'll be sure to help you out as well. And that's everything you need to know in the event of an outage. We know outages are frustrating, but rest assured that Mainstream is always working as fast and as diligently as we can to make sure that your network is back up and running again as fast as is humanly possible. If you have any further questions, head on down to msfiber.net. There's a lot more information there about outages and where to report them. My name is Mark. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on Mainstream 101.